In this video I will show you how to get started with Raspberry Pi and how to do your first project, that is the LED Blink project. Because we know that Hello World is a program which we do in every language. Whenever we learn a new language we do the Hello World program in it, but in case of input output interfaces, LED Blink is the Hello World program for it. So we will do the LED blinking program and we will get started with the Raspberry Pi. So before starting, I will be telling some details about this project. So I will be using the Raspberry Pi 3. The operating system I will be using, that is the Raspbian OS. All the OS installation and the monitoring system tutorial is given beforehand. So you can get look at those in the Raspberry Pi playlist in our YouTube videos. I'll be giving that link in the description box below. So if you are new in Raspberry Pi, don't have installed the OS in the SD card, go back to those videos and instructables. I will be giving the links in the description box below. So let's begin. So this is my Raspberry Pi 3, and first of all I will be inserting the HDMI cable to monitor the system. Then there will be the mouse. I will be inserting USB mouse, and then the USB keyboard I will be attaching with the Raspberry Pi 3. At last I will be connecting the power cable with the Raspberry Pi 3, that is the micro USB cable, and I will be attaching that micro USB cable with the power bank I have. So you can see the LEDs light up in the Raspberry Pi, so that the Raspberry Pi is on for now. Now I will be connecting the wires required, so I will be lighting up LED. So 2 wires are needed at most. So the two jumpers wire will be connected in the pin 3 and pin 9 respectively. The pin 3 will be the digital output, that will be high or low according to our program, and the pin 9 is the ground of a Raspberry Pi. So the concept is such like that we will be connecting the ground to the negative terminal of a LED, and we will connect the pin 3, that is the GPIO pin, to the positive terminal of LED with a 100 ohm resistor series in it to limit the current. The 100 ohm resistor will be used as a current limiting resistor because the Raspberry Pi can give a much higher current, so the LED will be burned if you don't use a current limiting resistor with it. So the 100 ohm resistor will be connected in series with the pin 3, and the ground will be connected to the negative terminal of the LED. So these are the main things that you have to notice in this part. So, and this is the arrangement you can see here. I have connected all the things in the breadboard. Now power up your Raspberry Pi. If you have the latest version of OS, in my case that is the Raspbian, then the Python, ideally the Python editor will be pre-installed actually, so you don't have to install it manually. Go to menu, then programming, and then click on Python 3 ideally. This is the Python editor we will be using. Create a new file. Now we will write our program here. First of all we will import the header files for the GPIO pins and the timer. So type in the command as it is shown in the video. Now we have imported both the libraries. Now we have to assign the pin number and the format of the GPIO pin that we will be using. So this is the command we will be using to assign the mode of the pins. Now we will tell the Raspberry Pi to use the pin 3 as the LED blink pin, and it will be using as a output pin. So the basic setup is done. Now we have to run a loop so that the on and off or the blinking happens for infinite time. So we'll be calling a integer counter with the name of counter that will be ranging from 0 to 100. That means the counter value will be 0 at first, and after each iteration the counter value will be increased by 1 up till the value is 100. And in this loop actually we will be putting the pin 3 high, then wait for 1 second, then we will put the pin 3 low, and again wait for 1 second, and this loop will be iterated 100 times. Here you can see the time dot sleep 1. This 1 is in second, so we will be stopping the program execution for 1 second, and then we will be putting a low signal in the pin 3. Then we will again the execution of the program for 1 second, and thus the loop continues, and at last we will be calling the pin 3 low to off the LED. Here true means 1 in digital, that means 5 volt, and false means grounded or 0 volt. So we have to save this program, but I have done some mistake here. I forgot to put the pin number in the loop. So type in 3 comma true and the 3 comma false that I have forgotten in the program. So let's rectify that. Now press F5 to run, and there you can see the LED is blinking. The LED is high or on for 1 second and off for another second. That's how the LED is working with the logic. That means the pin 3 is getting high and the program execution is stopped for 1 second. During that 1 second the LED is on, and the next part the pin 3 is low, and then the program execution at that period of time the LED is off. So that's how the LED is blinking, and this process will go on for 100 times, and then the LED will be off permanently. So this is the delay for 1 second. Now you can see I have decreased the delay, for 0.1 second, and the LED is flashing very rapidly, that is 1 by 10 second. And now I will be putting the delay lesser than this, that is 0.05 second, that is 1 by 20th of second. So you can see the LED is blinking very rapidly that you can even can't notice it. So this is the LED blinking program that I was supposed to tell you how to do it, how to get started.